la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados. I forgot my line.
Welcome to the demon level, body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your demon diva, Queen of Sass, Stylisa.
Hi there, my little demons and divas. Bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué es la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados. Welcome back. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva, and today I am here to talk about my favorite moments from this week's episode of Raw. But before I get into that, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Also, if you would like to follow me in any of my other social media, it is at NYC Demon Diva on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Everywhere that you can find me on social media, it is on the description box below. But let's get into it. Let's gather around the imaginary fireplace. No, let's not do that, because then you want to light a marshmallow and I'm gonna fucking diet, and then I'm gonna look at you like, why are you eating a marshmallow in front of me? Then we're gonna fight, and then listen, let's not. Okay, let's just talk about Raw. Listen, I thought this week's episode of Raw was not that bad. That's 2 weeks in a row that I'm sitting here telling you it wasn't that bad. Is a Smackdown good? Not quite yet, but it's not necessarily horrible, right? I found 5 things that I liked. I found 5 things that I like. One specifically, but let's get started. Let's talk about my favorite moments in this week's episode of Raw. And numero uno, Bad Bunny, baby. But not just Bad Bunny, he was here to debut Damien Priest. OMG, like, Dios mío. That automatically makes Damien Priest such a huge deal. He felt like a star. Like, but he's hanging out backstage with Bad Bunny. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says, you are automatically the coolest guy in professional wrestling, period. Not only did he get to celebrate his title win in a hot tub with a bunch of hot chicks, but he gets his debut at Raw with Bad Bunny. Does it get any better than that? No. An actual big deal guest on Miss TV, giving Miss TV some legitimacy. Morrison made me laugh quite a couple of times in that segment. I have to admit it. He was hilarious. Bad Bunny was great. His introduction was great. Introducing Damien Priest, sitting on the side. I thought he did what he was there to do. Will we see Bad Bunny and Damien Priest against The Miz and Morrison at WrestleMania? I don't know, because that's kind of like a long time to drag that, right? Like, that's what it feels like to me. But I loved it. Dude was there the night before. Hey, you want to stay over and do a couple of things for Raw? Why not take advantage of it? Go look at the views that anything involving Bad Bunny have done. Go look at it. They know what they're doing. You might not be the target demographic that they're going for by having Bad Bunny in these shows. That being said, the target demographic that they're doing that for, it's working. Alright. Number 2. Edge basically called Drew McIntyre a pussy. And I was here for it. My reaction is on my YouTube channel. It is for that and also the Bad Bunny segment. Cheap plug. Yeah, so Edge wins the Rumble. I don't know. I feel like Drew was on his man period last night, because that was a little bit of a soft promo. Then he was backstage crying because Sheamus betrayed him. What was that? Like, you're the champion, bro. Like, you really think Roman will get like that? Like, Roman will ask Edge, like if it was Roman would have opened the show and be like, so Edge won the fucking Rumble? First of all, he would have not opened the show to put everybody in the Rumble over, because Roman don't care about that. Then he would have said, so Edge won the Rumble? And then when Edge interrupted, he was like, what are you doing here? You really think you better go and challenge Drew? You don't want none of this, okay? You're too fragile for this. That's what Roman Reigns would have probably said to Edge. Not Drew McIntyre. He was just like, oh, you know. And Edge was like, what are you doing, man? And I loved it. I loved it. However, I do have to call out that they're sending mixed messages to poor Drew McIntyre. So it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know, last week, Goldberg's all like, you have no respect. Well, a few weeks ago, Goldberg's like, you have no respect for the legends. Okay, fine. A legend comes out and he's like, wow, I have the most utter respect for you, man. You are the best. And then she's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? It's like, what is Drew McIntyre supposed to do? This dude just recovered from COVID. Cut him a fucking break. And a bonus mention is Sheamus turning on Drew McIntyre, which I have been calling for weeks. I'm just saying, I knew it was coming. I feel like they were showcasing Sheamus more and more. And I was like, why are they showcasing him? They have to have a big match lined up for him. And here it is. At number 3, Edge versus Randy. That was the main event of Raw. That's a big deal. Problem is that they've done it so many times in the last year that you don't remember what a big deal that match is. And they went at it. Sometimes you're just like, I was like sitting there saying, Edge, bro, like you just wrestled for an hour last night on the Rumble. You just came back. You don't have to do everything in 1 week. Pace yourself, buddy. But no, Edge don't give a fuck. They were going hard. It was such a great match, a good main event. And then Alexa, what the fuck was that? Wait, is she on my... Alright, she's not on my top 5, but I will mention her because I think she's doing a great job. Her match with Nikki Cross was great. I'm not sure where they're going with her, but I do think that Alexa herself is doing an amazing job with this character or characters, and I have to give her credit. I really want an understanding over what happened with Randy Orton last night. Was that like his imagination? Was that like a hologram? Or was Alexa really there? I don't fucking know anymore. Okay? Alright. At number 3, Carlito! I knew that when he returned at the Rumble, but I didn't know if it was a one-off. But he looked good. Come on, be honest. He looks better than a lot of the guys that are currently active in any roster. So why not bring him back? I was so happy to see him back. They paired him up with Jeff Hardy. I wish he would have gotten the pin. He didn't. Why? But hey, listen, that's fine. He looked great. He made a great partner with Jeff Hardy, and he can't spit on anybody's face, so people are lucky. Because imagine if fucking Carlito was gonna spit in the face of people that are not cool right now. He'll spend all day fucking to like half of the roster backstage, especially the champion. And Elias, when did Elias become the jobber, the house jobber? Because that's all he does lately, right? He's just loose. What's up with that? And at number 5, Bobby Lashley killed a guy. Are we not gonna call the police? Is there a warrant out for his arrest? Bobby Lashley killed Matt Riddle. The funniest part about that is that I went to the kitchen to refill my yummy Crystal Light. I'm sorry if my videos end up turning into a rampage of me being angry about this diet that has been medically forced on me. But I went to the kitchen to refill my delicious water, in which I pour Crystal Light into it because I want to fool myself into thinking I'm drinking something delicious, but it's not. It's just colored water. Regardless, I come back and fucking Bobby Lashley's killing a dude. Like he looked dead. Props to Matt Riddle for selling that. Actually, if we can all have a moment of silence for Matt Riddle. Alright, good, that's enough. Anyway, so yeah, what's next? It's time to stop Bobby Lashley and Matt Riddle. I really thought they were gonna do Bobby Lashley and Damien Priest because, you know, Lashley eliminated him. But I'm okay with how they introduced Priest. I just want a new, legitimate, believable contender for Bobby Lashley. I have a couple honorable mentions, and it's just like, we had a great tag team match. Like I mentioned at the beginning, it was a decent show. And last but not least, what is going on with Asuka? They lost the tag title. Let's just drop her and focus on the fact that she's the women's champion and we had no program for her in forever. I'm tired of that. It's time. You have multiple women's feud on Smackdown and it's working. Bianca versus Belair, and you have Sasha and Carmella. You can have the tag team division do their thing. Charlotte can just forget about it. Go handle Lacey, and let's get Asuka back to the championship conversation. Okay? Okay. Alright guys, let me know in the comments down below which moments did you enjoy from this week's episode of Raw, and do you agree with some of my moments? Do you not agree with some of my moments? Let me know. Comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, share, and follow me on social media at NYCDemonDiva. And until next time guys, adios. Mwah.
Yeah, Demon Diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady good, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show, I go by the name of Wrestle Flow.